So I'm Lisa from Tomorrow's Women and one of the empowerment advisors here. So today we're going to be making a herb garden from a pallet. Simple, nice and simple thing to do. You don't even have to have a back garden to have one of these if you've got a backyard. You can just make one of these up, as I'm going to show you in a minute, and then just lean it against the wall or something just to pretty the garden up a little bit. So it's just a standard pallet and they're everywhere currently at the minute. I mean, you can walk out in the street and it's leaning up against places, but there's loads of places you can get pallets from for free. So I've had a very nice man come out and put some hooks on the wall for me, and he's actually hooked it onto the wall for me currently. You don't need to do that, like I say, you can just stand up against the wall. So we'll get going with painting it. So as you see, I've had some hooks put in the wall. If you are wanting to do this, you just need to get a couple of heavy duty hooks from any hardware store, pennies really. You need a masonry drill to put them up on the wall because they are quite heavy, these pallets, to be honest. You'll need two to put them up and down. But yeah, that just hooks on lovely. As I said, and we can start painting it. So this is just normal emulsion. Purple, as you see, we're sticking with the Tomorrow's Women colours. We just get a little roller, just like you can, whatever colour you want, just goes on. So easy, just to brighten it up. The outdoor paint will last, you know, longer. But you can, I mean, if you want this to last longer, you could just even go and get some varnish and varnish over it, and then that'll keep it longer. I don't know what the word is for that. Just so, if you go on YouTube, you can do almost anything with a pallet. I mean, there's people selling pallet furniture that is literally 3 pallets nailed together, screwed together or whatever, and people selling them on Amazon for like £80 just for 3 pallets nailed together. So, but if you go on YouTube, there's loads of little videos on there, really easy, and whoever who doesn't want to be in the garden doing something. So it doesn't, the painting doesn't have to be perfect, as you can see. I'm just slapping this on here. Rustic, I think is the word that we're looking for. Yeah, rustic. But yeah, just to brighten it up, just slap a bit of paint on it, really. So we don't want it looking, you know, as pallety. So as you can see, we're doing things a little bit differently here at TWW, as is everybody due to COVID. But we are still here, clearly. We're still offering welfare calls. We're still doing telephone sessions one-to-one, which might be preferable for some people. But we're also doing starting some things on Zoom now. So we've got like coffee mornings before a meeting, so you guys can have your say. But it's just to make it look a little bit nicer in your garden. You don't even have to paint it, you can leave it completely as it is. We've painted the palette now. So what we're going to do now is just, I don't know what that is. We're just going to get a bin bag, put some bin bag, and then just staple them or tack them, whichever you've got at home, into here to make, so we can put some soil in there, and then we're going to get some herbs and we're going to have a little herb garden. A piece of bin bag off. Now, you don't need it. I'm just using a bin bag because we've all got bin bags at home. You can use, you can actually go to like Wilkinson's or wherever and buy the material that you can use, but who doesn't have a bin bag in the house? I bought this in Poundland this morning, believe it or not. Okay, it wasn't £1, it was £2, but it's done the job. I'll show you weight. So we're just putting this to the back. And you can eat it up later once it's in. We just want to get it in there. So yeah, so as you can see, easy peasy, lemon squeezy as they say. So the next time what we'll be doing is filling it and looking at some herbs that we can put in and what best kind of herbs to have in them and things like that. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing next time.